everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Korok Seed Master Mode Challenge. We are tracking down another 20 seeds in today's video, so before we get started, make sure to check and see if you're subscribed to the channel. If not, take a moment to do so, as that subscription's free and easy, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy. Let's jump into it. Seed number 321 is an acorn up in a tree. We've actually got a couple of acorn-related puzzles today. This one actually was kind of cool because it was able to be hit with a ground strike with a dual-handed weapon. So that was really cool to see. Seed number 322 is a magnesis block puzzle. This one's not very difficult, all things considered. It's just this block that you got to move into the hole that's pretty obvious on this other puzzle here. I did need to take a brief second and detour and take out that Stalbokoblin, or the Stalkoblin, however you name it, and it's nice that you can use magnesis as that type of an attacking block there. But after doing so, it was a pretty easy jump to go ahead and slide that block right into the spot that it's designed to go, and that gets us the seed from this puzzle here, allowing us to move forward to seed 323, which is a rock down here on the beach, and it's nestled up against two larger boulders that you can't interact with. But after you grab the seed from here, you know that we've got to get right back to our tradition of trying to give this guy some cover or a concussion. Either one, they both work about the same. Seed number 324 is an apple puzzle, and I'm getting kind of sick and tired of these ones, and let me tell you why. It's not because they're not creative puzzles, it's that I really, really wish that, similar to what I said with the cactus volt fruits, that the patterns were different. But instead it's the exact same apple every single time we do one of these puzzles. It's always this one that's not quite at the top branch, but it's the one just below. I mean, I would have loved to have seen some variety where it's the lowest hanging apple, or it's one of the other 5 or 6 apples that can generate on that tree. But maybe that's an idea that they'll implement into Breath of the Wild 2, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. Seed number 325 is another acorn we've got to destroy. This one I decided to do with a bomb because I got a feeling we're going to need some arrows for later in today's video, so we want to hold on to those wherever we possibly can. And this works to destroy them. Seed number 326 is a lily pad diving puzzle, and, well, you've just got to make sure you have a decent enough run-up as you jump off the ledge there, and you'll land right in the heart of those lily pads. Though I was very proud of the paraglider fall cancel that I did right at the start of that little clip there. Seed number 327 is another magnesis block puzzle. This one's not too difficult either. You just move the block from one structure to the next. Though, be advised, there are moblins in this part of the map, so you might want to take a moment and take them out before you are surprise struck by one of them, and it's just kind of ruins your whole day. Seed number 328 is another acorn, and the next couple acorns that we'll see are actually not nestled into tree trunks, but we're going to need to use a bomb on this one as well to conserve those arrows. Now, seed number 329 is right next to an area where I believe there's a shrine quest, but that's not what we're here for because we're not looking for any of the shrines until we have every single Korok seed hunted down. For this one, you just got to dump an apple into this tray over here, and that will allow us to collect our prize and promptly run away from the keys that showed up while we were waiting for it. Seed number 330 is along this wall that's been set up as an old-time defense, and you've just got to move a giant metal door and grab the rock from the underside in order to get the seed from this spot. And absolutely, you know that we have to give this guy some cover. It's raining after all, and there's mobs out and about. Now, this is the other acorn puzzle of today's video, seed number 331. And as you can see, there are 2 acorns that are kind of zipping around in the forest here. And this is one that's going to take you some time. Now, I have found that these types of puzzles are best to do with the Fenric or golden bows. I've stressed that on multiple videos previously because these bows allow you to hone in exactly on where you need to go, and there's no fall off that you have to compensate with. Now, another strategy that I've heard that works rather well with these is to use a Lionel bow, as it duplicates your arrows up to 3 or 5 times with the shots that you're taking. But I don't personally like that approach. That's why I go about it the other way. Seed number 332 is pretty simple. It's a bombable column that you've got to get out of the way, which leaves one single rock down below. And of course, you've got to drop the rock back on top of this guy's head when you're done. But I cut away from that because this is a little more entertaining, as it's one of my favorite Korok seed puzzle types, and seed number 333, which means that it's got to be good. And it was, because as we roll this rock down the mountain, it lands exactly where we need it to be, in the hole at the foot of the little cliff here. So absolutely no complaints. I will always love that puzzle type. Seed number 334 is a pattern puzzle rather than a magnesis puzzle, and the rock that you're looking for is just up the hill. It's hidden behind a bush, so you're going to have to sneak around a little bit to find it. No monsters that you really need to be concerned about in this area, so it's a pretty casual stroll over, unless it happens to be night and then the stall bokoblins and moblins and all those others that pop up. Seed number 335 is a set of fairy lights atop this tree. You do need to be on the tree in order to interact with it, and the spire right there at the top is a little bit thin, so I misjudged my jump. No matter, I had plenty of stamina to climb up to the top of the tree, which not only replenishes your stamina, but also gives you the ability to interact with those fairy lights and grab the seed from this spot. Seed number 336 is the most sorry episode of Hyrule Curling ever, because you don't get as much of the sliding action across the ice this time. It just kind of bounces off like a trampoline, and that makes me sad, so I hope to see another Korok seed that allows us to use the curling mechanic, as I really do like those puzzles. Seed number 337 is similar to the last one that we had, but you don't need a Cryonis block this time. You just need a really well-placed shot. And I'm getting better at doing those on the first try, so they're becoming less furious as they have been in the past. Seed number 338 is another swift dive into a ring of lily pads. Geronimo indeed, and that grants us the seed from this spot. Seed number 339 is another apple offering puzzle. This one is in a little cove area that you'll want to glide your way into, and as soon as you have an apple in hand, you can just drop that right inside the tray, and then make sure that you pick them up before you run away, because no one ever regretted having too many apples in their inventory. And for the final seed in today's video, it's a set of fairy lights, and I am under attack from a stall Lizalfo, and, well, we need to take care of him right here as we're getting things finished up. But thank you so much for watching another episode of the Korok Seed Master Mode Challenge. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you with a brand new video tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, and you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.